Hello everyone, if you are a Brazilian football fan, if you want to know everything that's going on in Brazilian football right now, this is your channel. My name is Ronaldo Ferreira and I'm speaking all the way here from São Paulo, Brazil. Please don't forget to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, share this video, talk to your friends, and if you want and if you can contribute to the growth of this channel, my PayPal account is in the first comment and in the description of this video. All right, let's go. Brasileirão, rodada 9, round 9. Lots of things going on in Brazilian football right now. I'm going to tell you by the end of this video, in the end of this video. Let's go. The results and the comments. So it all started with Ceará 2, Sport. Oh boy, Sport. Oh my God. Sports nil, so this is rodada 9, round 9, and Sport has no victories, only defeats and draws. 2 draws and 7 defeats. Okay, Ceará with this result climbed to 5th place. So I'm reading here. So it's a excellent position for Ceará. 5th place. Let's hope that it's remains like this. Played at home, good result. Vasco with a new coach, Fernando Diniz. Was Fernando Diniz debut in Vasco in the first division, because Fernando Diniz was Vasco coach when Vasco was in the second division, Serie B. So this is his debut. And that's a funny word. His debut in first division in Serie A. Okay, it's Vasco 3, Fortaleza 0. So for personally, it was an amazing result. But anyway, it was a Vasco played home, okay? Fernandez is a different type of coach. He has different ideas, and these kind of ideas sometimes don't get adapted to Brazilian football, but he's a good coach. São Paulo 2, Grêmio 1. São Paulo won with another very questionable penalty. I don't know what happened. So as I said, the referee said it's a penalty, and the video assistant said, you know what, you're wrong, but we're going to support your mistake. So again, very questionable penalty. Grêmio's coach, Mano Menezes, had a personal problem. His daughter's stepkids were killed in a car accident, so it's really bad. So Grêmio players were like, shaken, by this news. But it was an accident, and Mano Menezes was released. He went to the game was in São Paulo. And then he was released. He traveled to the south, to Rio Grande do Sul, to stay with his daughter, his family. So it's a personal tragedy for Mano Menezes. Okay. Corinthians 1, Santos 0. Santos, like Sport, is in like a steady pace to the second division. A bad result for Santos, but Corinthians played home. It was a bad game. All right, so I watched this game. It was bad game. Okay, this weekend there were some clássicos. Clássicos are when some regional clássicos. Okay, when teams of the same city, the same state, they play together. So in this case, Corinthians played against Santos. So they are both from São Paulo State, and it was a bad game. Santos, Kleber, the coach Kleber, he can't find a solution. What's going on? The debut of a new player, Zé Rafael. Zé Rafael played 6 years in Palmeiras. He's a very good midfielder. So he's made his debut in Santos. The team played, a little better, but the game was bad. That was a bad game, and the result was bad for Santos, good for Corinthians. Corinthians climbed, in the table, but the game itself, the 90 minutes was bad, really bad. Bahia 2. Vitória 1, so this is another regional classic from Bahia, from Salvador, the capital, from Bahia State, Salvador, the capital. Bahia played in Fonte Nova, Bahia's stadium, okay, against Vitória, so 2-1. Excellent result for Bahia and Rogério Ceni, the coach, all right? Vitória's wins one game, loses another, then draws, then wins, it's like a tic-tac-toe, in the table. Juventude 1, Fluminense 1, playing in the south. Good result for Fluminense. A very beautiful goal for Juventude, the Colombian national. I forgot his name, but I will remember. He scored a very beautiful goal. Flamengo. So this is another regional classic. Okay. So Flamengo and Botafogo from Rio de Janeiro. Okay. Another Jesus Christ. In Brazil, we say that games like this make your eyes bleed. That's a saying we have here in Brazil. Santos, Corinthians, Santos, Flamengo, Botafogo were two very very bad games. To watch. There was no action. A lot of wrong passes, and the referee was stopping the game every minute. A lot of fouls, a lot of tackles. Horrible game. You know, no wonder it was zero. It was a drawing zero. I think clubs like, for example, Flamengo and Botafogo, Palmeiras, Fluminense, they are standing by for the FIFA Club World Cup. But this game, Corinthians, Santos, and Botafogo and Fluminense, of Botafogo and Flamengo and Botafogo were two very ugly games. Ugly. Bragantino 1, Palmeiras. Yes! Palmeiras 2, so Palmeiras is the unwanted visitor. Pay attention to these numbers. Palmeiras has won 13 games out of 14 games away. Did you hear that? So out of 14 away games, Palmeiras won 13. Just win. Palmeiras won 13 games away in different competitions. But in Brasileirão, Palmeiras played 4 games, so 6 games away. No, 6 games, no, 5 games away and won 5 games. Okay, so this one, another one. In Bragança Paulista against Bragantino, and Palmeiras won 2-1. Excellent result. Okay, very good, because Bragantino was in the 3rd place, Palmeiras was in the 1st place. Now Palmeiras opened like a gap of 4 points from Flamengo, which is the 2nd. Very good result. Again, another. So this is 3 classics in 3 different places. Cruzeiro and Atlético. They are from Belo Horizonte. It's a regional classic, and another bad game. This game I watched just the highlights. I watched Flamengo, Botafogo, and Corinthians Santos. 2, of course, to inform you. But this one I couldn't watch because it was at the same time, and it was I was doing something else. It was a very bad game. Again, 3 classics, 3 bad games. Okay, so just one with the positive results. Just Corinthians won. So Cruzeiro, Atlético 0, a draw. Drawing 0, and Flamengo, Botafogo the same, a draw in 0. All right. So, but very bad game. So I believe the clubs are like standing by for. But it's a bad game. Bad. I have to admit, it was a very bad game. Okay. Internacional 1, Mirassol 1. Another good result for Mirassol. Mirassol playing in Porto Alegre against Inter. Inter, as I said, is one of the good teams here in Brazil, from capital, playing home. And it was a draw. Mirassol scored first, and then Inter, try. In the end, Inter scored with a young striker, 18 years old. He's very good. I will put his name here because I don't remember now. Down here. But very good. Okay, but for Mirassol, it was an excellent result. Mirassol today is on 12th place with 11 points, so very good. The top scorer today are Arrascaeta and Claudio Verratti with 7 goals. Verratti in Vasco game, he scored twice, and this time it wasn't a header. See, evolution, baby. All right, let's go. So there are some unpleasant things going on in Brazilian football right now. Last week there was a coup. Brazilian Football Confederation. So the president, Edinaldo Rodrigues, he lost his post. People said, you know what, we don't want him anymore, right? So let's remove him. He was put aside. The justice said that he couldn't be, because according to, I think it's FIFA regulation or Brazilian, I think it's FIFA regulation. So football associations cannot resort to the justice to resolve problems. They have to resolve the problems within the sports arena, okay? Or sports justice, whatever. So the local court from Rio de Janeiro State decided that the election, how can I say that? The election was, I don't want to get sued. So, but this local court said the election to the CBF president was rigged. The election was rigged, so he can be the president. So he was removed from his post. They called another election. Okay, there'll be another election next Sunday, 25th. Okay, there'll be only one candidate. Okay, one candidate. So a guy from Roraima. Roraima is a state up north. Okay, Roraima doesn't have a professional club in any division. It's a very small state. Okay, so it doesn't have professional clubs in any division. So I never heard of a professional club in Roraima playing anything. But anyway, it doesn't matter where he's from. This is not important. And he's going to be elected president. Okay, because there's only him as a candidate. So he has support of everybody else. So he's going to become president also next Monday. And next Monday is when Carlo Ancelotti arrives in Brazil. So Carlo Ancelotti will be here in Brazil next Monday, next month, 26. Okay, so the current president was removed from power. There'll be there is a guy he's making an intervention. Okay, so he's a vice president of CBF. He called the election. The election will be next Sunday. So, but we know the result already. So there'll be no election. It's just like, that's you. He's going to be the president. So, and then from 26th of May on, there'll be another area in Brazilian football. Okay, so, but it was like a coup d'état. All right. So, but this is what's going on. So last Sunday, Santos was playing against Corinthians, an official game for Brasileirão. And Neymar, instead of supporting Santos or doing, he was with his pals in the final of Kings League. So his team, his team won. His team was the champion, but he was there. Now he has like a new haircut. He has like dreadlocks. So he doesn't, as I said, Neymar doesn't want or is not fit to professional football anymore, or he doesn't want to play professional football anymore, because he always has other things, social appointments, and professional football is not for him anymore. Santos wants this to happen, and then, this is Santos' problem. So this week, there'll be the second leg of Copa do Brasil, so I'll bring you the results on Friday or on Saturday. And next week, there'll be the last round of Libertadores. So only here, I will keep you informed about everything, okay? So don't worry. And this news about CBF, so Carlo Ancelotti, I will keep you informed. I keep you informed as well, all right? I guess that's it, and I see you in the next videos.